Back and relax, you are now rocking with the best. And this time around, it's Snip and Synchro. Let's go! You can't stop, Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop, Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop, Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop, Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I am Slipshock. Welcome to Homies of Asgard, and I'm joined here with my co-host. This is over there, not over there, but you know, hey, Synchro Champ. And we are joined with one of our good friends. Go ahead and give him your name, big bro.
Hey everybody, it's isuperebba here. I have to say that intro was ridiculously cool. That went so hard.
I'm glad you liked it.
That was amazing.
All right, so I didn't say it was going to, put you on the spot right off the bat, right?
We're going right off the bat.
All right. So before we get into this, I need you to do something for me, man. I need you to do something for me. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Yeah.
I'm
I'm surprised you weren't. There we go.
I'm gonna need you to explain this, man. I'm gonna need you to explain this, man.
All right. This is a very simple explanation. Look at the date that it was posted.
Listen.
Okay.
I'm
all right. I see.
I don't see a date. What you mean? Explain it.
Why'd you bother deleting it then?
Oh,
Lack of commitment.
Because you
and if chicken screenshotted it real quick. You guys are trying to get me canceled by covering up that date.
I'll be honest, I didn't even read it. I read the tweet and I was like, oh, he's serious.
What's going on, dude? How's it going?
Plot twist of my life. If I unironically tweeted that.
What
Chicken
should have done
that off
is
of
just they definitely should have just blocked out the age. Like that's what should have happened.
Yep. Just bring it right up to the right up to the
we don't ignore it. We ignore it.
All right, so Senior, we're gonna go Ebba, right? Am I saying? Okay, cool. The person that just hopped in right there.
Hey,
you see it on the chat? Yeah, that's the person who made the who made the intro for us.
I'm a big fan on Twitter, Doom Killer. Big fan.
Hell yeah.
All right, so go ahead and talk real quick, Synchro, while I get my notes, because I did come prepared this time. I did.
All right.
Next week I might not
stall for time. Okay. I'll prepare for next week. It'll be great.
All right, cool. There we go.
we'll do it one at a time. It'll be wonderful.
Eventually,
I do have a question.
Prepared.
I just have like a warm-up question. You know, how have you been feeling about TikTok lately? How have you? What's been going on in your sphere over there, if anything?
It's funny you say that because yesterday was the first time in about a year that I didn't post a video. Just went the whole day without a single post, and I did the same today. And you know what? It was very nice. Past couple weeks have been, algorithms doing whatever the algorithm does. You don't always want to post, but you gotta feel like you have to put something out there, even if it's not the best. Last 2 days, it's kind of nice to take 2 days off from posting a video, as silly as it sounds.
Oh, I feel that 100%. I'm a big proprietor of that. I would just randomly be like, even if I have a video saved, even if it's in my drafts, if I'm like, I don't feel like pressing the button today, I just won't, like I'm not going to force myself to do it. That takes away from the passion.
The type of person that has like 100 drafts?
No, I have maybe two, but I usually make a draft for like the next day. You know what I mean? Like, I'll try to do that at least.
That's smart. I'm so jealous of the people with like 1,500 drafts that at any point just topical all the time.
Listen, I have drafts in my head. That's what happens. So I have like my my external hard drive or whatever on my computer, and I have like a folder on there that is like ideas for this, and it's like they're timeless things, so it's like I can do them
Smart.
whenever, but it's like I need some more time of the day, you know.
It's fair.
Mhm.
It's very fair.
All
Absolutely.
right, so who wants to take this one on first?
What is it?
It's just
I don't know.
it's just Moon Knight questions. It's nothing. It's just general questions that spark the conversation of, you know. What did you like about it first? Like, what was if at the first episode you sat down, you're like,
Moon Knight. I like Moon Knight.
all right, guys, that's the show. All right, guys, talk to you guys later. You know, I was rewatching it before the thing just so I can get it like fresh and things like that. And one of the biggest things that I said that I noticed was the cinematography. Like that, especially at the end, the bathroom scene where like he's just like you can't really look at which one to see. Are you looking at Steven to see his freak out, or you looking at Mark and thinking like, hey, look at me. I'm the captain now. You know, like, that was it was good. It was really good. What about you?
I really liked everything. I mean, I know it's the lamest answer. There's only like one negative I could think of, but I'm guessing that's a follow-up question, so I'm going to hold on to that. As far as positives go, I mean, Oscar Isaac's acting was just that steak scene was just incredible, and it's so like the way he says steak time over the phone, like oh my god, it kills me. I think his performance is probably just my favorite part.
Okay. All right, Synchron. I need something better than that though. I give you a chance. I'm gonna need
The blender, fish in a blender. That was really fun. I can't lie. I saw that and I was like, wait a minute. Why he doing that? That's not how you hold fish. Get a bowl, dude. You own bowls?
No, he doesn't. What do you mean?
I guess not. I don't know.
Like, he went for the blender. What do you expect him to do? He went straight for the blender because he didn't have any bowls. I'm pretty sure he eats cereal out of that blender too, you know?
Oh no.
Just don't plug it up.
Hopefully
He'll
not
be
blended.
all right. He'll be all right, you know? Oh my God, no.
Blended cereal, dude. Ooh.
All right, so seeing as you did bring that up, and I want to know, what did you didn't like? What was that one thing you didn't like?
It's really not the biggest deal in the world, and I think we could all agree that the CGI at points was a little questionable. Again, doesn't impact. Thank you, King Greek. You're amazing too, but it doesn't really like affect how great the show is. It just was, you know, that log truck was not the best that Marvel could do.
Listen, the weirdness is what I felt. It's not like it was weird, so to speak. It was more like I guess it's the pacing of. I was seeing somebody on Twitter talking about the way certain neurotypical people are. The way it was kind of like jerk reactions. It definitely threw me off a little bit throughout the entire episode. After the second watch, I was able to keep up a little bit better, but it was like in the first real like watching of it, it was like, what are you doing right now?
That's fair.
Like, what's going on? Like, how do we do that? How did we get here? Like, the biggest one was from the bed directly outside, and field was like,
that was crazy.
How did we get here? How did this happen? All right, Synchro. I know how you don't like choosing stuff.
I like Moon Knight. I don't have bad things to say. But if I had to, I would say that oh god, how do I do this? There's like I saw complaints about the CGI and like the cape, right? Like that's the thing that people said. So I guess echo that. But like I didn't see it on my first time. I had to literally rewatch it and I was like, okay, kinda. Like I get it.
Yeah.
I can kind of see what you mean, but it wasn't like glaringly obvious to me. It's
especially for like a TV show. Like you compare that to, you know, a CW show, and it's like the best CGI in the world. No offense to a CW
true.
show.
You're fine, dude. The first everyone okay. on TikTok, I've seen people be like, season 1 and 2 of the Flash CGI, and then like compare it to current CGI, and I'm like, it looks the same. I don't know what your point is. It's the same. You can't criticize the Flash for having like bad CGI now and not admit that it had bad CGI then. Did you see that season 2 scene where he like fights his future self or whatever, and it's like they look like claymation. It's so.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is this. That is going to burn in my entire, just in my retina, all of that. Retina, excuse me. All of that. It's just the Flash. We could have a epic speed force battle, or we can do lightsabers. Let's do lightsabers. Yeah, let's do lightsaber swords. Yeah, let's do that. So you know, I still say King. Marvel still be king when it comes to their, CGI.
For sure.
What's going on, Artie? How's it going? So, Easter eggs. How many we got?
I got maybe a dozen eggs in my fridge.
I
gotta stop doing this today.
I think my favorite one, which I thought was a really cool thing they did, was the Werewolf by Night QR code in the episode that you could scan and actually get the edition. I thought that was a really cool touch.
Oh, that's dope. I missed that. I gotta go back now.
Really? It's pretty cool. It was Moon Knight's first appearance, and if you scan the QR code in the museum, it'll take you to it.
All right, let me go ahead and you guys go ahead.
You're like, I'm going to find this QR code.
Y'all can hide the show. I'm gonna go ahead and find this code real quick. One thing that I did notice is doing there, like, in the house, he has all of those. Funny thing, so I noticed it like on the first time, and I noticed it again the second time, and I seen a TikTok on it, legitimately like maybe 30 minutes after that. The postcards that's in his house are the exact same ones that are in the museum. Like, nobody sent those to him, as ones that he got himself. But somebody said, and I kind of thought that too, is like, if he actually reads some of those, it's probably some of the other personalities trying to talk to him about some stuff.
Oh, interesting.
Like,
yeah.
And they just have it because they always call him the idiot. So I'm pretty sure he hasn't figured it out yet. I'm pretty sure the other two personalities in there already know what's going on, and they're trying to reach out to him like, "Hey, yo, listen, this is going on." All right, Casual Avenger, y'all heard it. He's first. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. What's good, okay? That's what you doing.
Why does he get this treatment? Why does he get preferential treatment like that?
Because he's old.
Come on.
He's old enough
man.
for AARP right now. What are you talking about?
I already hit him with the old earlier. He gets it enough.
Listen. I stopped doing it. I didn't do it as much. You and Greek was doing it, so I get a chance to at least get 3 of them.
Okay, I'll give you that.
All right. Can I get 2 more, Dan? God. You're old. Okay, we're good. Oh, no. My man just disappeared into the ether. All right, Synchro.
Man, I really don't know. Like, all I have is the Dechamp Easter egg, and I don't know if that's like even a good one. But it's there.
I mean,
like, there's a character reference. I don't know.
I didn't know it. So it's good.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a reference to a guy that is in Moon Knight comics, from my understanding. I don't know much about Moon Knight comics to be able to talk to it to a degree that matters.
Okay, cool. I appreciate that, though. Thank you. I'm gonna go look it up. I appreciate that, big dog. Now let's kind of freestyle about it. So, what do we think about the performances of the characters so far? Like, how do we feel about Oscar, Ethan, things that are so far? We technically only have a few hours, or a few I guess few hours, depending on a couple of days been passed since in their world. How are they necessarily like? Which one you rocking with? Who you rocking with?
Steven is my spirit animal, I think. Like, I am that guy. I am just an uncomfortable dude. It's great. But I also like how he's played him so far, right? Like, because you have the clearly being overly British because he's probably not actually British, right? That's fun. I like it a lot. That Theories by T pointed that out, and I was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I totally see it.
So I have something that like kind of, not necessarily a theory about that, but a kind of a wonder about that particular thing, right? What if that's just something that we hear because we're like currently in the I guess Steven area of the consciousness, because nobody else kind of addresses it in the show. It's kind of just weird. I mean, it's not weird, but it's kind of like this. It's normal for them, but it's kind of different for certain people who understand that. So, like, what if it's not something that is happening over there? What is it something that we hear because we know what's going on that side?
Yeah, like
You know?
Steven, he's convinced himself that he is British, but he's not
Yeah.
actually talking. Yeah, that's in, yeah, that'd be interesting for sure. And it's just a way for the viewer to tell apart Steven and Mark, and if we get Jake later on. That's an interesting point. I haven't even thought of that.
I mean, we already know we got him at least once.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, my man's out there pulling dates. Why you didn't tell us you pulling dates, Synchro, man? What's going on?
What do you mean?
The person's name is Jake.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not every Jake. I'm not a massive consciousness. That's not how this works.
That's not how it works. You positive? Because I mean,
correct.
if Venom has like a symbiotic, I'm pretty sure Jake's have like symbiotic too. you know?
That does that up.
No.
I feel
Hold
like
on.
the science. I feel like the science proves it. You remember that one time, like back in like 2015 or something, all the Jakes like met up and fought.
No.
You wasn't there, so you tell me you wasn't there. I'm not gonna tell
wasn't
nobody.
there.
Listen, blink twice if you was there.
I really don't want to blink again because I already did it. Oh damn it!
So yeah, he blinked twice, and therefore he was there. Let's go ahead and go over this real quick. We just got the next episode. We'll focus on Mark. I think I was just talking about this in Discord or whatnot. I kind of hope it does, but I don't think we have enough time to kind of do every conscious of it. Like, I would love for them to have went back on one episode, even like a small part of it, not even do the whole thing, but a small part, and have those other consciousness in there. So it's like maybe an added on. So instead of like 6 episodes, maybe like 9 or something, and 3 of them are like covering the missing parts that we missed. That'd have been kind of cool.
I kind of agree, because I think it could start with Mark's point of view, but I don't think the whole episode will kind of show what we missed. But I think we could get like a little rundown of what happened, how he got there, and then kind of keep the story moving at the same time.
Yeah, because you know that is a little bit of a, you know, especially when you see my man's doing all of this, because you know they put all that work into recording all of those like fight scenes and what you guys. And then come on, show us your work. You can't just show us the answer. Show us the work too. Like it's like the math teacher and whatnot. Show me an answer. Show me work. All right, so the very last thing. Yeah, exactly. You know, math teachers all day. You know, I gave them too much shit when I was a kid. You know.
That's fair. Yeah.
Very last part about this before we kind of just randomly go on whatever we want to talk about. Predictions on who we think might show up in this that's not normally in the moonknight continuity. The moonknight show currently.
Mephisto. It's Mephisto. It's always Mephisto. You know, every single time this happens. We haven't seen it yet, but there's gonna be like a red horn on something in the background, and everyone's gonna freak out again, and it's gonna be great, even if it's just a bit, because it is just a bit at this point. I'm excited. You know? I'm excited. Like the goldfish is gonna swim to the perfect angle where there's something behind him, and he has horns, and everyone's gonna be like, the goldfish is Mephisto.
Mephisto.
That's confirmed. That's confirmed.
Glorious.
Love it. We're gonna have the hashtag about tonight.
Oh no.
I'm taking this particular part out, and I'm putting it on TikTok, and I'm putting you on there. So if it works, then you get it. If not, they're gonna come for you. So,
It's all your fault.
Perfect.
Yep.
I can't do it. What about you, Ebba? Like, what's your?
Honestly, like if I was putting money on it, I would say we don't get anyone crazy showing up. But I would love to see. I mean, obviously, I'd love to see somebody. But if it was going to be someone, I think one like maybe Blade or Punisher, maybe a Hulk. Those would be the three that I think are most likely.
You took one of mine. Okay, it's cool. I like it. It's my thought process. See, it's the thought process.
Great
We
minds think
almost.
alike.
All right. So of course he took my Blade, so I can't use Blade. I'm definitely jumping down the like Supernatural. I'm thinking like maybe Dane Whitman again. We've seen him.
He's in London.
Yeah, exactly.
Also
So I
to the
can
museum.
see.
Perfect.
What else? This man said, "Sir, hold on. Oh, where is it, sir? Morbius is coming to Moon Knight, sir. Morbius needs to worry about his movie. I'm sorry. I was just talking about that today at work, but I think it's gonna be one of those. Even though it does line up with the Multiverse of Madness, very very like I think the episode comes out Wednesday. For most of USA, or most of like North America or whatever, that comes out in that Friday. So I guess the most outlandish one could be maybe Doctor Strange or Wanda, but I highly doubt that because Wanda's chilling off in the crib with her runes up. So that concludes my part of the Moon Knight discussion.
I got you. I saw a theory on TikTok. I really wish that I remembered who it was. For all I know, it might have even been Emmett. I don't remember. I'm terrible. I wish that I could shout it out. But I saw a theory that was like, what if the suit is just like in his mind the whole time, and then at like the end of the series, like it like does a pan around and we see him in the suit, and then we do like a full pan around and he's just in normal clothes, and the suit is just like what Mark sees because he's a little crazy. Thoughts?
I feel like that would hurt my feelings a little bit, just a little bit, because like that Mr. Knight drip was a little too much. That needs to happen for some people.
True. Yeah. Unless someone's, I'm gonna have that in the back of my head now. Unless anyone's ever like, "Oh, nice suit." Now I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, it's not real." So thank you for that. I'm never gonna be able to get attached to it now.
The cake is real.
I would hope so. I truly would, but you never know with these things.
In one of the trailers we recently got, there's actually a shot of him like holding a Moon Knight figure. So I wonder if that adds to it.
Not sure.
Maybe Moon Knight is not really like maybe the suit is something. Damn it, Synchro! Now I'm gonna stay up in the. Oh my god! I hate you so much.
This is what I was hoping to accomplish. I'm here for the chaos, and I'm glad that I could bring it so that you feel the chaos that is my mind.
Oh my god, that actually is like really good, low key.
Oh, but the suit's so cool.
Yeah, I would be so upset.
I would be a little upset.
Yeah.
I hope we see like a security camera point of view now of just Oscar Isaac beating up that werewolf.
I swear.
I can see it. I truly could. It would kind of like fit with why it looks kind of like why the CGI look kind of bad at the start or whatever. I can see it.
All right, Ebba. So you got one thing for freestyle before we like just go randomly into stuff? Because we got theories, man. I got some stuff to talk about.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I'm gonna give you like, hold on. I'm gonna give you like A minute and 40 seconds, I think.
A minute and 40. Oh, that's a lot of time. All right.
For everything, so DSG, he rocking it. World domination, baby, ain't nobody topping that.
Hey guys, Queen here, and welcome to the DSG Super Weekends. Every weekend, come rock with the best. Fridays is the DSG Block Party, where you play with your favorite DSG members as you take on the toughest endgame content Marvel Avengers has to offer. Saturday, join Sadat the Gamer as he gives you what's what in Super News. And later that day, join Doomkiller HD and Slipshock as they give you the weekly wrap-up. Sunday, join us for Excelsior, now a podcast where you don't ever want to miss Fire or Trash, hosted by Doom and Bloody. An action-packed weekend every weekend, so squad up and come along for the ride. This is your Doom Squad gaming brand ambassador, Gamer Nerd Queen, and you know the motto, let the good times roll.
You think it's a game if you want to, but homie, we ain't playing. Told you once, I didn't want you. DSG is the game.
That was sick. All right. I got
What is this
something.
jiggle? Something
Oh,
frozen, or are you just doing that?
Oh, no, I was like, I was sitting here, I was waiting, I was listening. This is a regular song. My bad. All right, cool.
All right. So I don't know how much you guys kept up with the like reviews of the people I got to see the first couple episodes, but a bunch of people were saying end of episode 4 there's like this major cliffhanger, something changes. Any guesses to what that could be?
What Synchro said. That would be something that kind of a cliffhanger, but
True.
probably some type of maybe some type of spell or something to shut him out from the other ones, other voices, and since I guess maybe Mark only knows how to access the suit, maybe he's left kind of just like at this point. He's probably by episode 4. He's probably finally figured out that what's going on, and so knows maybe go back and forth to say, okay, now we know, like now they have a regular back and forth now, but then something happened to where they only Steven is there now, and maybe he thought it was like his whole trumpet dream or something, and can't even access the suit anymore because only Mark can do that. Maybe.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's interesting. I do need to turn my mic up. I don't know why it's so low, but I don't remember how to turn it up, admittedly.
So casual,
I just
why
do it
he's
here.
okay.
But yeah, I think that's a decent theory. I think more likely, however, is that it's Mephisto. No, I'm kidding.
There might be that picture. That picture of you being Mephisto, sorry.
No, stop. I forgot about that doctored image. Okay. I think that okay, serious prediction. I think either we will get a personality that we don't know about yet. That's possible, but I'm not sure. And then from there we could get like a an additional twist of like but there's another guy, and who knows? Or it will be like somebody above. I cannot remember for the life of me the villain's name. Glassfeet. Somebody above Glassfeet.
Glassfeet.
That's such a weird
That's his name. I don't know. It is.
Image. Let's see. I'm about to find that picture now that you brought it up.
No.
Yeah. So okay, what happened with this was, all right. I want to look up Mephisto in Google Images, and lo and behold, this man has a whole picture there. Doesn't matter how it got there, it doesn't matter if someone may have doctored that picture or whatnot. no one is not really that good at Photoshop, so I feel like you're there. That's you. That you did that stuff. You're in.
No.
You're Mephisto.
Lies and deceit.
But yeah. Let's see. I kind of do too. If nothing else, catching up to what was some things that we missed there. I would like to see this be a, maybe 60 to 80% mark.
No, he's cutting out. This is so sad.
What?
Flip.
Yeah.
You're back.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome. Continue your train of thought. You were saying something about Mark. I don't even know.
I hope this is a mark, like, maybe 60%, 60 to 80%, maybe part, like, that amount of time for this episode with, like, maybe the next one, showing up like they did the last one. We kind of see, maybe towards the third episode, we'll see all three of them, like, go back and forth possibly, but doing little bits and pieces of those lives, so to speak, would be kind of cool,
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see. That would be a really good thing. I would not mind seeing Elsa Bloodstone in the MCU.
Who is this? I had to look it up.
Yeah,
I
I'm
need an
looking her up right
explanation.
now too, just to make sure I'm not wrong.
Flip, give me a rundown.
So basically, she's like, without being completely lengthy about it, she runs around with 2 shotguns. You remember Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3?
I didn't beat it.
The one
I'm
in the
bad at
trench
finishing
coat.
games.
The one in the trench coat with the sawed-off shotties running around. Let me see.
The hunter from Diablo, or that's what that is, right? That's the class. I mean, what? That's what it is. She fights monsters. Thanks, casual. This was better than all of what Slip said.
Okay, she just won. It's just, you know what, man? Fine. Okay. Let's see.
I'm just kidding. You're doing great, buddy.
There we go.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I know that picture on the bottom right from the game. I got there.
Yeah.
Great.
It's also like, she also has like dealing with the necklace. She has like super strength and things like that. She would be more of like a vampire hunter, monster hunter, things like that. I think she's in the aspect of like with Blade, I want to say Warwolf, I believe it is. Yeah,
Werewolf. Yeah, I got the vibe from the game too.
I would also love this man right here. Okay, Burst, GG.
Yeah, casual's a weeb. Come on.
I already knew it. I knew he was a weeb.
You recommended me Food Wars. What the hell? Food Wars was wild. I regret.
Let's see.
Only a little bit.
What else? Okay, so let's just go ahead and freestyle at this point.
I got you. I'm looking at the subreddit just for stuff to talk about.
Cool.
This Reddit post says it's actually a Reddit post that is a picture of a tweet, which you love. That's how it goes. But basically, it's I would love to see, like, in the next episode, some cutbacks to things that we missed from this episode, with like cutting from Mark mostly, right? So I'd love to see specifically the scene with the fish where he comes back and he's like, oh shit, that fish is dead. Panic. Gotta go get a new fish. And then he's talking to the worker. He's like, I need one with 1 fin, please. No can do. That'd be great.
All right. My man's like, oh, okay. Don't worry about it. Give me one of them regular ones.
For real.
Like, how did that even happen? So, I have something that I want to talk about. And, Greek popped in here too. So, but... So let's wrong button. So with this here, right? I'm pretty sure that the last time we seen her, she was just in a crib doing her thug thizzle with the with the dark hole or whatnot. I feel like she wouldn't have been affected by that spell.
Well, I agree, because if she had runes up in the house, then Doctor Strange's magic couldn't affect her based on
See,
WandaVision. I just feel like she wouldn't really care outside of making Strange look bad, you know?
I mean, yeah, that's true, but because you know how a little while back they had that big argument about like there's an Avenger who still knows who Peter
Mm.
is, and it's like Vision was one of them. Um, Carol, since she was in space, would still know, which I don't know if that's necessarily how the spell worked, but I didn't think nothing about it. And I was sitting here going through TikToks thinking about that, and I think about that. I was like, you know what? She would probably still know, right? I feel like she would still know.
Yeah.
We got some questions. We got some questions.
Very possible. What villain do you guys want to see most in the MCU?
I'm trying not to be lame and go with the obvious one.
Galactus? Is that the obvious one?
Oh, there's a couple of. I feel like there's like 3 really obvious ones.
Galactus,
Mhm.
Doom. I can't think of the third one. Am I lame?
You're not lame. I was thinking Magneto for the third.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's fair.
In terms of like, I want to see Doctor Doom more than anyone, but I'm trying to think of someone like more
Deep cut.
Yeah, a deep cut.
All my deep cut Marvel knowledge actually comes from the first Ultimate Alliance game, because I would just sit in Marvel Ultimate Alliance and play the like trivia computer game that they had until I knew all the answers and could do it perfectly. That's what I did for fun. I was a weird kid. The Wrecking Crew. That's a good answer.
We got Doom here. We got the Wrecking Crew.
Oops.
I
love the Wrecking Crew. That'd be really fun.
One of the best ideas I've ever seen. I don't know who it was. It was on Twitter like a year ago, and it's never left my mind. The Wrecking Crew, but played by like Adam Sandler's group, like from Grown Ups, like Adam Sandler, Kevin James. Just get all those guys to play them. Be the dream.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. We definitely plan on it. So a villain that I would like to see, and you gotta follow me on this one, right? Because it's probably not possible. Either Red Onslaught or regular Onslaught. We have now basically all the rights to everything we would need for that now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it could happen. I feel like it could happen. I don't know how they'll be able to get past that one, but hey, that's not. I don't write that stuff. They do, so I'm pretty sure they can get them out of that. But I would love to see it. You know, that'd be perfect to see.
For sure. Yeah, I think I was trying to think of a deep cut, and my go-to deep cut for a really long time was actually Mysterio, because I love Mysterio, but I can't use it anymore because the Mad Lads did it, and it makes me upset, even though it was really fun.
I mean, you can become Avengers level threat. Why not? Multiverse is here now.
True.
What you mean?
I would love to see just the Masters of Evil. That'd be fun. That'd be a cool.
That'd work.
True. MODOK would be cool as well.
Yeah. Those MODOK Jim Carrey rumors? Did they go anywhere? I don't think they did, right? Like they got pretty debunked.
They ended up being debunked, sadly. I don't think MODOK as a whole was necessarily debunked, but I think specifically Jim Carrey as MODOK.
Yeah.
I don't know. Has he?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
He would make a great Deadpool villain. I'm not even gonna lie, Mr. Sinister. I don't know if I'm thinking that because of the Deadpool video game, but Mr. Sinister just kind of like strikes me as a really fun straight man, kind of like Cable is to the Deadpool character.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. As far as my knowledge is, I don't think he's been live action, so that'd be kind of cool too. I think they're probably gonna save those type of villains though, like those. Not gonna say smaller because they're not. He's not small at all, but they'll probably save those villains for more X-Men centric movies because they got to actually have their own villains to be able to be put into the MCU. They have to have their own. We don't want them to be like the Inhumans, which I'm pretty sure we lost at that point. But my man's look. Synchro, what happened?
You said Inhumans, and I had a panic attack.
Exactly. Sitting here, is like, what happened? What Inhuman hurt you, dog? It's okay. I got you.
All of them, except for the one guy who everyone hates because his powers were super different, but I really liked. And the villain Ramses, who was also fun. But overall, weak show, of course. I'm not going to debate that.
I never watched it to this day.
How was?
That's me and Morbius.
Oh! You talking about So if you're talking about the Marvel's Avengers video game, well, we hadn't actually talked about that. I'm not sure if they like what they're doing on that.
Probably nothing.
Yeah, we'll
maybe one day.
We know he's in the game because the very end of that limited storyline, he did say Loki after basically throwing all the electricity he could in the area and then came back. So
Slip, can I use this as a segue to announce something?
Yes, go ahead.
This is fun. I am working on a Marvel TTRPG, right? And I put a lot of thought in over the past couple of weeks on where I want that story to go. Mm-hmm. And if you're interested in the Loki character or you're interested in the Ultron character, it might be interesting because I'm thinking of using those characters in some interesting ways, more so than, say, Marvel's Avengers has up to this point. That is all. And I want to do some other things that I wish that Marvel's Avengers had done just because I think that's fun. So that's kind of the route that I'm taking with it so far. It's very subject to change, but who knows?
So you're telling me it's an to buy a book or something?
No.
Okay,
you're fine. I'm buying a book, and I will explain the contents of that book to anyone that needs to know them when the time comes.
That's sick.
Can I get the book on my iPad if I needed to buy it?
Yeah, if you want to get it, go ahead. I don't mind. But can
I get it on the iPad?
I imagine there's a Kindle version. Yeah, Nick, you read my mind. That's pretty good.
Okay, so let's see. Do we want to travel into the universes of others, or what do we want to do? We want to get into some things that I seen you dealing with today, Ebba. Some Lego. What's up? What's up with the Lego? How you liking the Lego over there,
dude? Oh, it is so much fun. I think I did about a 3-hour stream and then 30 minutes after the stream, and that's how long it took me to beat the first episode because I was just running around having the time of my life. I just started episode 2 like 30 minutes before I hopped on here, so I'm taking my sweet time. I'm having a blast. It's way too much fun.
It looks fun. Like we got one of my the homeboys, J Shock Blast. He's doing a lot of those. Like he been dropping. I think he maybe 15 videos in the last 2 days now.
I get a ping every hour. I have a ping on Discord from his server right now.
Yeah, me too.
Homie's going hard.
I love it.
That's sick. Respect.
That was his stuff, man. I love seeing him happy about it because that was his that's I guess his bread and butter, and the fact that he loves Star Wars and Lego is just amazing about it. I've seen it. I've seen a lot of it being like a lot of time, like a lot of like replayability. A lot of if you're a big Star Wars fan, it's probably one of the most fun things you can have, aside from like a Lego thing. I mean, a Star Wars game is exactly the same, but not Lego. But who would want that? Lego looks cool.
True.
Like I love the Lego. I love the Lego Marvel stuff. So like I feel like if I was a very big Star Wars fan, then maybe I would love this. Like watching this stuff, it looks really cool. I love a lot of it.
Lego Infinity Saga. Just start crossing your
Li-
fingers now. 10 years from now,
Ooh,
Listen,
it's gonna take them like a million
listen.
years if it ever happens. But
Just
I'd be
give me
so
Blue
down.
Marvel. Just give me Blue Marvel in there too. He doesn't have to. He does not have to even make any sense. Just
just
throw it in
throw them
there.
in there. Just throw them in there.
Just
Why
throw it in
not?
there. That's all. That's all I ask for. That'd be the only character I have. It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
it would be.
It
That
would
would
be
be
funny.
incredible.
Just the Battle of New York sitting there like, who is this? Who is this guy over here? Don't worry about it. Just don't ask no questions. Go about your business. Go about your business. right,
and
Synchro.
we're similar. We're
There you
similar age ranges, more or less. Do you have nostalgia for the older ones, the older Lego Star Wars games?
Yeah,
Don't call me old.
me and my brother
Yes.
played the.
Yeah, you don't play Star Wars, you know. I don't know how old you were when those came out. I'm just saying it might not be there as much. That's all.
I was
I'm not trying to
alive.
exclude you. I believe that.
But yeah, me and my brother used to play like I think it was like
Mhm.
the original Lego prequel, whatever it was called, and we
Mhm.
we got stuck on the first like space mission, and we just played up to the space mission for like a year straight. Never beat it. And then I went to a friend's house, and he had it fully beat, and he had all these characters, and I was mind blown. So I've got some good memories with the original Lego Star Wars games.
hmm Yeah, I had I had the Lego Star Wars Complete Saga on GameCube, and I remember playing with my brother as well, just a whole bunch. I killed him by walking off screen so many times. I stole his studs so many times. I yelled at him for not going the right direction so many times. Oh my goodness. It's such a fond time of life to just like bicker back and forth with your sibling.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh,
really
yeah.
fun. And then they had that in the Complete Saga. They had a bunch of like extra rooms where you could just run around and kind of free roam, break shit, and it was just really fun. And they had like a PvP room where you could bring in like 2 Lego things and just battle out. And I was like, this is the best game ever made. And I remember going to school. I remember going to school and everyone was like, you play that new Call of Duty? You play that new Halo game? I'm like, I'm playing Lego Star Wars The
I'm-
Complete Saga. I don't know
Yep.
what you guys are talking about. It was great.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see how quick this answer happens.
What?
A little while ago, I had did a reaction to a friend of mine's TikTok, and his name is Wednesday Pool List, and it says, "Who's the most dangerous with prep time? Doctor Doom, Batman, Iron Man, or Lex Luthor?" And I'm
Oof.
Why
He's
me?
out.
Okay.
And
So be it.
Batman, Lex Luthor,
Mm-hmm. Batman,
Dr.
Lex
Doom.
Luthor, Doctor Doom,
Iron
Iron Man.
Man.
Was the
Iron
other
Man. Iron
Yes.
Man.
yeah.
To be fair, I think Iron Man is at the bottom of this list.
I was
I'm
just
not gonna
about to
lie
say
you.
I love him, but
I love
think
Iron
he's
Man.
out.
He's at the bottom. He's more of a technology than a prep guy anyway.
I think Lex Luthor might be the next to go.
I would agree. I think I agree. For the record, Slip put Batman at the bottom of this list out of pettiness.
I sure did. I sure did, and I stood on it too. I don't care. That's
You
the real answer right
anti-Batman.
there.
Yes.
Listen,
SpongeBob,
I'm not
eh?
going. Now, this is going on record because it's on video now, so I have to go on record. I don't hate Batman at all. I actually like Batman's character. This man is about to go and clip me and all that stuff, but I hate his fans, and I'm not talking about
Okay.
the actual regular fans or the fanboys, the
Prep
ones that,
time.
like the ones that come up in every single conversation is like, but prep time.
Mhm.
Batman could beat anybody. And I'm just like, you do realize that the reason why Batman is even the reason, like the way he is when it comes to his prep time, is because people allow him to do that. Like his biggest contingency plan for himself is the same people that he made plans for.
People that think Batman can solo like the entire MCU, no, you're not real. You're not a real person. I can't believe
can't
that.
be. You can't.
Yeah, you can't be.
Like you
I would
messing
hope
with me,
not.
right? You messing with me
No.
right now, right?
Mm-mm. You know, those are. I don't know if this is a fair comparison, but I'm going to say something outlandish. Okay, those are the
Okay.
same people that go into like a woman's TikTok, who's just like being a woman, and are like, "Why are you being a woman? Get out of here!" Like that's those people. I feel like I don't know.
Same
I
I
feel
don't
vibes.
know
like that's
how
equal.
ridiculous that is,
Yeah.
but
That's
like
equal.
They
two
give off the
ridiculous
same
takes.
vibes. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like that, Batman, and can he beat Goku though? Those are all the ones right there. And I bet you they all got iPhones. Wait, not all of them though, because I don't
Some of my phones
believe
are
that.
okay.
Yeah. But like I tell people all the time, I hate Batman. No, I don't actually. Red Hood and Batman Beyond is one of my favorite characters in DC. Static Shock is the highest one, but I will thoroughly can say that I will give more of Static Shock to Image than DC. But
Fair.
I seen him on
Wait.
DC.
You just blew my mind. Is Image involved in Static Shock?
Mhm.
Am I dumb? I didn't know
Is
that.
it Image or let me make sure.
You're probably right. I didn't know that. You had me all over the place. Sorry, I've been reading a lot of Image lately. Image has been great. I've been reading Saga that started up again. It's so good. And I've been reading Crossover, which is like this crazy good story of like what if comic book characters exploded into
I'm
Chicago.
Lying. Sorry.
So
I'm
great.
lying. I'm lying. It's Milestone.
Who was it?
Milestone.
Milestone. This is a familiar name. This makes sense.
That's what it was. Because I know that Static Shock comes from the same people that did I think I just looked it up too, and I can try to go by memory. Let's see, Milestone. There we go. I want to say they're I don't even see what the thing is at. We're not gonna do that because I don't remember. I'm gonna have to figure that. I'm gonna have to figure it out, and then
Sure.
the publishing deal, blah 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 blah. Yeah,
I feel like
So, yeah.
I don't remember. I feel like Milestone is a branch of DC or something like that, but I don't know how these things work.
I think they got bought. I think if I remember, they got bought by DC.
That would make sense.
It also makes sense because
Monopolies.
they have
They
the
exist.
Icon and I think it's Icon and something.
Oh,
else.
Icon and
I got-
Rocket.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I got the book over here too. Maybe if I just went over there to go look, that'll help me everything. But no. They got Icon, they got
Mhm.
Black Lighting in there, all that sort of that. I seen the book like it was what was it last year? I think it was DC Fandom was last year. They announced
yeah.
that when it was announced they was doing more like stuff for Static Shock 2, which that new run that it's like a six season run. That new run is pretty dope. It's pretty dope.
They're doing a live action Static Shock movie, right?
Yes, I just don't know when.
Yeah, I feel like it's been a little while since we heard. That's cool though. That'll be great.
Is that one of their HBO launches, or is that a theaters one? Because I know they're doing those separate or something with like.
So all I
background
know
stuff.
about that is they're doing it, and it's Michael B. Jordan is supposed to be producing it. That's the only thing that
Yeah.
I kind of know about that.
Well, it sounds cool regardless. I'm down.
I would
I
love
only
it. I
only
can't
really
wait.
know of Static Shock because of Young Justice, and I didn't
Me
even
too.
finish that show.
Me too. I haven't watched the most recent season yet.
I'm too behind. I'm bad.
You didn't even see the original Static Shock synchro?
Which one? Like the original show?
Animated?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that. I'm a bad person. I know. It's okay. You can say it.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and Synchro's gonna take over. I'm gonna go ahead and leave because I just can't. It's on HBO, man. You at least just watch one
I don't have
episode.
HBO
Okay?
here, dude. I have
Sir, what do you
Crave.
mean?
It's maybe the same kind of,
Oh,
almost.
That's so
Let me
crazy.
see.
You don't have HBO Max there.
Yeah. We're Canadians. We're different. We're just built different, you know?
Feel bad? No, you know what? I like.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm actually going there in like a week and a half.
Ooh, where?
Toronto.
Hell yeah, for what?
Just family trip.
Cool.
Just like a couple days. But yeah.
Enjoy it. It's sick here.
It seems cool.
There's some big buildings.
I like big buildings.
Yeah. Oh man.
Because apparently you can't. All right, cool, whatever. I don't care. Let's see. What else do I have on here for you? I mean, the general question is, you know, as we this person over here made a whole video about on his page, and you should watch it. What hero, DC or Marvel, that you know that does not have a movie or game that you want to have a movie or game with? He's already did a video on it, so you know. You
Stop
can't use
shilling.
those.
Come on. Quit it.
You can't use those. Just point that out.
Okay. I'll
I
make one up.
know. Oh, I don't know if you use this one, and I know it's hard, but a Flash game is like my dream.
Oh, you can use it. He can't.
Oh, okay, cool.
My man is over. Look at the comics. Like,
Yeah.
Flash game is my dream.
what have I?
I agree. Flash is pretty cool. I would love to see that. There was a. Did you guys? In my video, I showed footage for an old fan game for the CW Flash called Crisis on Earth 1.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about that?
I
Yes.
have that thing was crazy. Like the amount of
was
work
very
put
cool.
into that is insane. It looked great.
Mhm. I wish that it still existed because it had a lot of potential.
Yeah, have
I was
you
very sad
seen
when they shut it down.
the scrapped Flash game for the GameCube?
A little bit. I've
even
done a little
that
bit of
looks-
research into it.
All right, like with the like next gen's SSD and everything, I feel like a Flash game could work. It'd be tough, don't get me wrong,
Mhm.
but I'd love to see it.
So
I agree.
when it comes to a Flash game, right? It all depends on how you really want it, because like
Mm.
we can have the Flash speed, which is like sometimes just inconsistent, or like DC Universe Online, which I mean, at this point, I bring it up so much they should sponsor me. So you know, if you watch and sponsor, I haven't played in a few years, but hey, I will turn it back on if you sponsor me. Anyway, their super speed does pretty decent. Like it's not terrible, but I feel like that super speed as a because it's a movement speed, right? It's a movement speed, and they have a few things that they use for it. I wish I could like kind of find a video that just shows that specific stuff on there. If nothing else, I might have to make one just so I can do it. But like, so the way DC Universe had it was there's movement speeds, and then when you get to the movement part of it, there's like certain skills inside of there that kind of rotate with the synchronize with the super speed. So like a tornado that you can make out of yourself, and a vortex, what you call it. It was pretty cool. For PlayStation 3 like engines and the graphics was actually pretty good. Let's see if I can find a super speed, because that actually that's something I would love to see.
I agree. In a similar like vein, the Saints Row 4 super speed is a pretty good start. It's not the Flash. It's definitely not the Speed Force, but it's a good like grounding. It's a good like place to start for like even like a Quicksilver type character. That could be fun.
Yeah, just make the movement speed like as high as it can go, and then have some sort of mechanic where you can slow down time if you're facing like a regular enemy. And it's a game, so you could just be like, oh my god, the Speed Force is leaking into regular people. If you want to make a hard boss, you could get away with that if it's, but like just that sort of mechanic would be really cool.
And let's see.
I agree.
Share. I'm not. There was no real sound with it, so we can just.
Sure.
So of course this is like PS3 version or whatnot. So it's of course. Let me make sure this the. Oh yeah, it's definitely okay. God damn. This is the reason why I don't go back to it. But you see, like, there's different things. You got the cyclones, you got the things like that. Which me move that real quick so I can show.
Yeah.
So
I remember.
imagine. Oh, go ahead.
My only character in this game was an Oliver Queen who had the Speed Force because I was like, I'm not just walking around. Fuck that. So I took that liberty.
So what this person did is because I've played it so much, they made a speedster character. They put a lot of the speed character speed powers in it, but also used electricity with it as well. So just to show up there, see another move of that. That was a push that they can do, and you've seen the Flash do something very similar like that on TV, where where he does like a little cyclone that comes out his hands, or he makes his big cyclone, what you call it.
Yeah.
And I feel like with that is categorically wrong, sir.
Yeah, that's just Greek being a psychopath again. Don't worry
What?
about it.
Yeah, that's you pay him no attention. That's the but like something like this with updated graphics, I feel like would work at least in a low budget Flash game. Something that'll get people kind of into that type of stuff. I'm not really sure how well it would keep up, like this year.
Yeah, that's.
I posted my Flash game TikTok the other day, like maybe 2 days ago, 1 day ago, I don't even know. But I had a bunch of comments being like, well, a couple comments being like, what if Sonic game, but like also combat somehow? And I'm like, maybe. Like I could see the movement being like kind of like that. You put them on rails, you just run around. Like sure,
what's that?
It'd be arcadey, but it could work.
There's a new like open world Sonic game coming out, right? Depending on how this
also that
they could take that sort of base and make it the Flash.
Could do.
Be the dream. Superman game too, but it's crazy that we're getting like Gotham Knights, Suicide Squad. I'm so excited for both of those, but we still haven't had a good Superman game.
Well, you know what? Let's hope. And I know as soon as I say this, somebody in the chat gonna say something real slick, and I know. You already said something slick already. Let's hope that Wonder Woman game do good. Let's actually make that do good. Because if it does good numbers, I feel like we can. Yeah, I feel like we can like really get something out of that because it looks like the combat for that would be. Listen, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about the person above you that said this.
Yeah. I agree though. I think the reason that I'm hesitant to say like I want a Superman game is because when the Wonder Woman game was announced, there was a whole bunch of people that were like, "Why not Superman game though?" I'm like, "Shut up, shut up."
Yeah.
It's the worst. But I agree. But like not in place of like do both. That's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, if you want one and not the other, like you're kind of a dick. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, very fair.
I'm just saying, I ain't complaining about not having a damn Green Lantern game ever.
Oh, speaking of Green Lantern, when are we hearing anything more about that show, man? I feel like it's been like 5 years. It's killing me. All I want is something Green Lantern, and
it's not coming, man. It's not. I just have. Because here's the thing, right? So Diggle was supposed to quote unquote have conversations or kind of like back and forth with that show, and now they're talking about green lighting a show where there's like basically a super academy of kids, and he's supposed to be a part of it. How is he going to be that and Green Lantern?
So I haven't kept up super well with the CW. Most of this comes from Twitter, but Arrow finale, he finds the green. We see the green light on his face, clearly implying that he's going to be Green Lantern. And then he shows up in all of the shows as Diggle, and does he even mention the fact that
He does. There's some
does?
references sprinkled in there. It's very light. It's very like, oh, I'm here. I'm having headaches because I'm being talked to by space things or whatever, and like we don't know where it's really going.
Okay, that's better than what I thought it was.
I just, it's really slow, and there's no reason for it to be that slow. Like we already saw the green glow. Just give me it now, please. You mentioned Ferris Air in season 2 of the Flash, season 1 of the Flash, even.
Yeah.
I just want it to be here now. Give me.
Make him Green Lantern. Greedy. Put him in Legends of Tomorrow. Boom. Profit.
Exactly.
I feel like making him a Green Lantern and putting him in Guardians of the Galaxy would be would be, weird.
That would be weird.
Yeah, I feel like he'd do better in the Nova Corps. Or maybe even bring Guy Gardner into the Nova Corps. If you didn't translate that, I want a Guy Gardner to probably be on Legends of Tomorrow because it's a little bit more campy for him.
He would fit better. You're right.
Yeah,
he would fit better. Oh. That was funny, dude. You killed me there. Oh my goodness, God. I did not see that coming. Yeah, you committed to the bit so much too. Oh my goodness. I couldn't even tell if you were serious.
I know, at first I thought it was just you got the wrong word, but then you kept going. Oh my God.
I was trying not to laugh because you started laughing.
It's so funny you say that because today on TikTok I saw a video of the Miss Marvel trailer. And someone zoomed into a guy, and you saw this? Someone zoomed into a guy in the background, and then said it was Jon Stewart. What is happening?
No, you know what? You know what I did see? It kind of made me, upset a little bit. When they showed this like tall black kid in the background, and then they just like, oh, is this Miles Morales? Not every tall black kid is Miles Morales. What do you mean? What are we doing right now?
Did you see the people saying that it was Fastos on the train in Moon Knight?
Oh my God. People are funny.
I love it. It's like that one news there's news anchor that's just like, oh, remember the motto, guys. Remember the motto from Superman. With great power comes great responsibility. I'm just like,
come on. You could have done an ounce of research? No,
the teleprompter dude, listen, I'm telling you, this is what it is. The teleprompter person had it in. Either he asked her on a date and she told him no, and he knew that she wasn't going to pay attention to it because that was his job to have good information, and he has like a bunch of nerds now mad at her for no reason.
Yeah. We have a good question here from Greek. How do you feel about Stargirl? We can open this to the class. I've seen like the first couple episodes though, so I can't really say much.
And I'm so sorry to everyone who's a fan because everyone always says it's so great, and I want to watch it. I know Jay Garrick was just on it, and I love Jay Garrick, and Joel McHale's in it. Like, I gotta watch it. I just haven't yet. Same with I've only seen the first few episodes of Superman and Lois. I gotta get on it.
Yes, I know. That show's great.
I know, and Superman's one of my favorite heroes, and I know it hurts, but I gotta
get on it.
I do. I really do. You guys ever watch Doom Patrol? Speaking of DC shows,
the first season, maybe even the second season. I don't remember.
3.
Yeah, I don't remember. But I love it. It's great. The cast is incredible. Danny the Street. How what other show could do Danny the Street? That's all I gotta say.
And Danny the Street gets just keep watching.
I will.
I'm gonna need you to watch everything, sir. I'm not saying it's a bad fight scene, but like, come on, man. Come on. He's been on this all day today. Like,
I believe it.
Listen.
For the CW specifically, or best fight scenes like anywhere?
I don't know.
CW probably.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
We had a conversation where I was saying basically that Superman and Lois kind of just top tier. It is top tier. It is like HBO Max level. There's like this, and then like CW tier, and it's the CW tier top tier because the top tier of CW was not the same thing as top tier of
Yeah.
HBO. That's just what it is. And I didn't say this. I said Stargirls is not top tier of CW because it's not. I love it. I love it. It's the first like real iteration of Green Lantern we get on the thing, So yeah, I like it. It's just it has a lot of weak spots compared to the other ones that necessarily don't.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Why is he like this?
because he is.
No way, dude. I've never been more jealous of anyone in my life. That's amazing, dude. Oh my god.
Because what Crazy Jane before wasn't that Orange is the New Black? I think she Orange is the New Black then.
I can't think of her name.
It's Diane something, right?
Diane
Guerrero.
Guerrera. I was close.
Guerrera. I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation. I apologize.
This close to meeting like most of the Doom Patrol cast because they were at New York Comic Con, but they were there the day before I was. So that it stings.
That's how it goes sometimes.
I gotta catch up on what was it, Young Justice anyway. I've been keeping up with everything. Well, at least with that. Today I just noticed that there's like a few more episodes. So I'm like, I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say, but it was some spoilers that may have been brought up. I was literally about to say it, and it was like, wait a minute. People might not be at season 4 yet. So
how
just know
season. I still have to watch it.
My heart is broken.
Oh no.
I'm going to tell you what happened, but not to who.
Someone died?
Yes, but I'm not telling you
who. Please don't be Beast Boy.
Who?
Beast Boy. Is he even in it anymore? Don't answer that.
He's in it. I'll give you that, but
okay.
I'll calm
Is it
that
one of the
soul
OGs?
for you. It's not Beast Boy. That's all I'm telling you now.
Is it one of the OGs?
I can't tell you that, man. That's too specific, though. I can't tell you.
No.
I can't tell you who exactly.
Oh god.
I can't tell you if it's an OG or new G. I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that. I just
new
know
G.
I got you, and it's not Static, and it's not Beast Boy. So
dude, I just want Wally to come back, man.
Me too. I liked Wally so
right
much.
Away.
Me too. And then he wasn't.
Now
breaks my little heart.
3 more seasons and he's still not.
Exactly.
Is he really not coming back?
I feel like with
be rough.
Slip just snitched without snitching. Yep, I sure did. I
think that's a great segue to bring us into real talk. Slip, you want to do that? You want to get real with it?
Let's get real with it. So you first, though. You first.
Oh no, I don't have anything.
Whoa. That's cool.
Wally deserved better.
No.
Yes, he did. 100%.
Wally did deserve better.
Dude, that episode of him racing the heart is like one of my favorite episodes of TV ever.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, Bart is okay, but
He's
not
Wally.
Bart. I can live without Bart.
Fair. Is he Kid Flash? He's Kid Flash. Right?
Yeah, I believe he's still. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I got real talk for you. I made a tweet today about how I struggle sometimes to find balance between work life and content life. This stuff, is that something that you guys have ever experienced, and how do you deal with that?
Yes. I disconnect, and what I mean by this, okay. So, work. Normally, when it comes to me, right, I'm working and I'm doing this. I'm either I'm being the IT guy, or I'm at home here still doing trying to chop up footage, or even trying to figure out some ideas to make content, things like that. And I never necessarily like disconnect outside of that. So I'm like always either IT or Slip. And sometimes I just like I even get like on my Steam Deck now, or excuse me, Stream Deck now. I have a literal thing that says break, and I put it turns Twitter to it just puts my name under away, and I either go and watch some TV that's not even related to any type of thing that I would make any content on, like any DC stuff is out, Marvel stuff out. I might go watch some like The Good Doctor or things like that, something that's not necessarily in my wheelhouse, or I would go to the movies. That's not necessarily Marvel stuff. Like Friday, I'm going to see the Saturday, excuse me. I'm going to see Sonic. I have no intention of
I'm so
making.
excited to see
I'm so
Sonic.
excited for Sonic.
Yeah, I have no intention of making any content on that because I need, that's something that I just like go and be not IT and not Slipshock. So I think at this point sometimes you need to disconnect from both personas, work and streaming or whatnot, because if you ever become like a full-time streamer, that's going to be all you all the time. I leave the room when I'm not like on the computer for work or like content. I leave my room 100%. I cannot stay in here for that long. I just sit there. I sit here. I'm like all day at work and all day in content. I get up and I leave. On weekend, I try to leave as much as possible during the day. That was long as hell. My bad.
You're good. That was a really good answer, man.
Yeah, I feel you
appreciate
on that. Like I'm in school right now. I don't really work over the time that I'm in school. I'm lucky enough, beyond fortunate enough, to be able to just do like the stuff I do, and I live with my parents, so that's like my work. But for school, I'm sitting at my computer all day. I'm online for college, so it's like Slip said, it's just kind of sitting here. But I do the same thing. I'll just go to the movies, see something, put something on. Recently, anytime that I do that, I just like turn my phone off, turn my computer off, and go watch Attack on Titan. That's just been my new thing, because I don't make videos about anime or anything, so I can just relax, not think about it. But yeah, that's definitely something that I think is a struggle that doesn't necessarily go away. It's just kind of something you learn to manage with little things here and there, like Slip said a lot.
No, that's really good too. Man, I'm trying to like get better with it. I tried like last week to really schedule myself, and I just burned myself out entirely. I was like, I'm gonna do this in this section of time, and I'm gonna do this in this section of time, and then by the end of the week, I was like, holy shit, I didn't do anything for me at all. And I was like, wow, can't do that again. So I'm trying to be a little easier on myself and just like find time to do nothing really, because I'm doing something a lot. That's for sure.
Yeah,
It's
I think
unhealthy.
I think that's the most important thing. Is just being easy on yourself and giving yourself that time away and doing what you got to do.
For real.
Okay, so I guess mine is love the things that you have, and maybe if I bring this up, like I put this on Twitter earlier about how 3 years ago on Facebook it was kind of like a joke thing, but I really did at that point feel that way. It was like first time you what was it? Let's see. First time you
Use your
like
voice?
hear your voice in a recording and you just cringe or something like that. And that's essentially kind of how I've always felt. Like when I was like, when I first, because you know how that happens, before you hit puberty, you hear your voice or whatever. Oh my God, you can sing things like that. Then puberty hit and it was like, no, I hated my voice. I hated everything about my voice. And I went through there and not listened to a lot of my own content. When I started doing like content creations, not listen to my own content, I would just like kind of, chop it up to where I think was okay, throw it up and call it a day, because I didn't want to hear my own voice. And eventually, hearing it from a lot of people talking about how they do like my voice and things like that, and it's like I started to listen more. Plus, like right now, the headsets that I have, they have like the way these is set up. it has a monitor, so I always hear my own voice. Anytime I have these headphones on, anytime I'm doing any type of content, anytime I'm doing like any podcast or anything like that, I hear the voice that I put out into the microphone. So naturally, I'm used to it and actually like kind of cool with it now. I'm not necessarily more ashamed or even like hating on the voice anymore, because it's like, one, can't change it. I can't go to a store and get another one. But because if I could, man, I'm telling you, there's some people's voices that I would just like, hey, look, here's a couple $100. Can I copy your voice box? Anyway, but it's actually pretty cool. Like, I actually don't mind it anymore. I didn't hate it as much as I was as a kid, mainly because, you know, I hated it when I was a kid because it ruined my singing career, man. I remember everything, man. I was singing like a mother. But no, like, you gotta love yourself to do this type of stuff. You know, you have to. There's things that you might not like about yourself, and eventually, you know, you fix those things, or you learn to hear them in a different light and love them.
Yeah,
that's really great.
very well said, man. I think everyone has that like first time they hear their voice, like, wow, that's what I sound like moment, and it's like, I need to fix that or whatever it is. But yeah, it's something you just kind of get used to, because like the way you hear your voice when you talk isn't the same as what your voice sounds like. It's weird.
Which is so weird, yeah.
Terrible, man. No, okay, it's like the stark difference for me was like, as I hear when I'm like just talking, I hear like a completely different, much higher pitched voice than I actually have. So when I hear the voice, I was like, what the hell? What? Why do I sound so damn deep like that? Because it's like 3 or 4 octaves up, and it's like like even now, like if I didn't have the headset on like that or whatever, I hear the like fluctuating difference between the two voices, and this is crazy.
For sure. Emmett, you got any real talk or anything to add to that even?
I mean, it's funny that we're talking about the whole voice thing and everything, because it's not. I don't listen to my own TikToks before I post them or ever, and it's not even a voice thing. It's just I just can't do it, and I have no idea why. But like, if you go through my TikTok, you'll notice like probably 60% of every video I've ever posted has a pinned comment from me correcting something or saying, "Oh, sorry about that," at the end where there's like extra time or something, because I just don't do it, and I still don't know why. Like, if I'm with friends or something and one of them's just going through TikTok and I hear one of my videos, it just makes, I don't know, I just feel so weird.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
that's really interesting, because I watch everything that I make at least twice back, at least, because I'm like, if I don't like it, how do I expect anyone else to like it, right? So I need to do that, or else I'm not gonna feel confident with posting it. So that's crazy to me, but whatever works at the end of the day.
Yeah. The amount of videos I've had to fix after I realized that I did something wrong from a comment. I've got people that just like wait for me to post, and then they'll comment if I got anything wrong. Sometimes I'll just be like, good, to let me know.
You're doing the Lord's work. Thank you. That's great.
All right. Something that's you know that somebody's never ready for every week.
Is it that time? Let's go.
But we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it to the We're gonna make it for the entire group.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What do I have? Oh no. Go ahead and make sure that you. Oh no, I got nothing. Okay. Shoot for the moon, because even if you miss, you'll have tried.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Wise words. Don't be like me and keep continuously having ideas in your external drive, start putting them to use. Otherwise, you might end up with a lower thing. Unlike somebody who was next, who has skyrocketed in the past few months. I just wanted to open it up to the squad because I wanted to give praise to my homeboy here for I could not visually tell you. Congratulations on the 100 goddamn K on TikTok, man.
Thank you.
I said it on Twitter and TikTok. I wanted to be able to tell you your face
Thank you,
about it, man.
Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. That means a lot. Thank you.
You don't have to give wild words. I just wanted to mess with Synchro. He's never ready.
The best that I can give is just literally don't care about anyone else. No, that's not what I meant to say. Don't care what don't care what anyone else thinks or says. Just do literally whatever. Like not whatever.
Unless it hurts other people. Maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't care.
Exactly.
If you're posting a video and someone's commenting like hating on it or whatever, just don't care. You do whatever you want to do. Don't worry about being cringe or being annoying or anything. Just do whatever makes you happy, whatever you want to do.
It's fun to be cringe, really.
Hell yeah, man.
Let's be honest.
It is.
All right.
No, I'm not doing that. I will legitimately wait till tomorrow, and hopefully some seats are ready for next week, because I'm not doing that. I mean, Friday, because I'm not doing that.
Thank you, King Greek. Appreciate it.
Because the amount of stuff, right? The amount of stuff that happened when we did that for the Spider-Man No Way Home, right?
Oh no,
that was a mess. Oof.
And
then I could have just gotten. I could have easily gotten. I did easily get seats, didn't I? Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter.
You definitely got them before I did, but yeah. I got them at like 2-something in the morning, right? And the very next day, I just happened to look on there and tell my homeboys that y'all might have some and at like 9 o'clock in the afternoon, it was like half the theater was still open. I'm just like, I could have been.
At least we've learned. Yeah,
true.
So now I'm just saying, if I don't get a chance to get the ticket on opening night, then y'all won't see me until I can. So
I respect it.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to snag them at some point. They should be less crazy than Spider-Man, for sure.
I would imagine.
I don't know, man, because we got Spider-Man fans for all the the No Way Home, but then we got like the Wanda fans,
the X-Men fans, yeah.
Especially the ones that's gonna be let down when they realize that Patrick Stewart's probably not playing Professor X. Woo.
He's playing Picard.
He's playing the poop emoji from the Emoji Movie.
Oh my god, yes. I love that so much. Oh, that is hilarious. Alrighty. Do you wanna do the shout out thing? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we're gonna do the shout out thing. Really quickly. Okay, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
I got you, bro. I'm on it.
I'm not ready for it though. Actually, there's a person who, let me see, since we're all shut up. We're all TikTokers here. Y'all go first.
Oh no. Hold on. I have one. Let me go to my TikTok page. Who did I follow today? It was somebody very cool. Oh, I can't see that list on desktop. This is stupid. The TikTok desktop app sucks. Obviously, that's on purpose, but it is what it is.
Cool. So I'll go ahead and do it then, because I just found them. All right, I'm gonna put this here because she's one of my favorite content creators on TikTok when it comes to the cosplay side. Really cool. I'm a big Spider-Man person, big Spider-Man fan. And right now, I'm a little annoyed by the energy that she's getting, because she's playing, she's doing like content with other women are doing like Wanda stuff, and people are being real assholes. And I'm pretty sure the people who are doing that are the Wanda fans who are just completely idiotic. But we're gonna go ahead and shout out Tommy Knight tonight, because she's a great Felicia Hardy. She's an amazing singer. She does a lot of like what is it? A lot of singing stuff. She does like she's trying to get into acting, things of that nature. And right now she's doing the videos when it comes to Wanda Maximoff. And I personally really love her energy when it comes to that. And I'm shouting her out. Go ahead and give us some positive vibes, because there's some people that's in the comments being completely dickheads when it comes. Like, somebody's talking about she's not the right shade of Wanda. Like, are you kidding me right now?
That was smooth.
Mhm.
Sorry. But yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
She's great.
Yeah.
If you want to get technical, Elizabeth Olsen isn't like, what does that even mean?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Be mad at that.
Wanda's Rome.
Yes.
Wanda's Roman. Oh damn! Goddamn it, Romania. So like,
just put that energy elsewhere. And,
like put the energy into actually creating something instead of trying to break someone down who's having fun.
Exactly.
You know?
She's great. I follow her.
All right,
Okay.
y'all good. I'm good now.
I got it. I found it. It was very difficult. I don't know how to pronounce their name. I apologize for that, for one. But also, hold on. Here's my linky link. I can just link it and it's all good. Oh, it's Commissioner Gordon. That's really easy phonetically, now that I've looked at it. They make very good, very, very good content about mostly the Bat family. But just comics in general. It's really fun. It's really good stuff. It's well thought out. I believe they just hit 10K, and it's great. It's great stuff. So I do very much recommend that you check them out. There's the URL in the chat.
Oh, it's in the.
Oh, smart.
Put it back into You gotta change it again and make it to all chats.
No. I put it in both chats. Don't worry.
Oh,
I just manually did it.
Okay.
Delays. That's all.
I'm struggling.
Oh, I think I've seen that person on my my timeline once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honorable mention, if we're gonna talk about like Batman stuff, honorable mention to the Panda Red.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know if this counts, but Sir Superhero, Panda Red, Nikhil Clayton, Momo Iscariot, and Muso started a D&D campaign. I just watched the first episode.
Oh, really?
Yesterday. It's so good.
That's
so good.
Great.
It was so much fun. They look like they had such a good time. Panda's playing the unluckiest person on the planet, and that's the whole bit, and it's so fun. It's a really great time, so I recommend you check that as well.
That's so sick.
Mm-hmm. Comic Talk D&D. I've been waiting.
That's genius. I can think of a couple people, but I want to give a shout out to Amira.reviews on TikTok. I'm trying to see if I can get the link real quick, but she's great. She's one of the nicest people that I've met through TikTok. Always she makes Marvel content. She does it all.
Mm-hmm.
Drop it to me through the through Twitter, and I can just copy it.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
But she does it all. She's super nice, super funny. And yeah, highly recommend giving her a follow. I sent it on Twitter.
All right, there we go.
Do it, Chatterells.
Thank you for putting that.
And there we go. All right, everybody. I do appreciate you all for coming out. You guys are amazing. We do this every week, every Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Central. We invite you to always come back, and there's an invite in the DMs anytime somebody else want to show up. But otherwise, we will talk to you guys next week, where we talk about the next episode this tomorrow, and a few other things. Who knows? We might talk about whatever else going on in that week of I guess comics. And also, Synchro, you have a week to catch up on. Not Synchro, excuse me. Ebba, you have a week to catch up on Young Justice, and I'm going to DM you the spoiler if I don't know already.
That's brutal. I knew where you were going with that the whole time. That's crazy.
Oh no!
Oh man!
All right.
Also, make sure
Right
that you go follow TikTok or Emmett on TikTok, not TikTok on Emmett.
My man's is let me throw that in there too real quick. Hold up.
Do it.
Thank you, guys. And thank you so much for having me. This has been an absolute blast.
Great times.
Sure, for sure. You know,
Immaculate vibes, if you will.
I've been
Immaculate
legitimately waiting to do something with you for a while now. So I was like, I was telling Synchro, like, look, I'm doing it. I'm asking him, and if he says yes, I'm happy.
Yeah. We've talked for like what 2 seconds, and when me and Synchro made that video forever ago, it's crazy that this is the first time we've actually like talked. I feel like I've known you for a year now.
I know, man.
It's crazy,
man. Hey, like I said, you know, anything that we have, you know, anything that we do, if you have some ideas, let me know, and I'll be there. As long as I have no work, I will be there. All right, everybody, I will see you guys next week with Synchro and possibly somebody else. Who knows?
Ooh.
All right,
Nice.
See you guys later.
What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doom Killer HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. And this time around, it's Snippet Synchro. Let's go! You can't stop. Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop. Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop, Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop, Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard.